Hey, welcome to Rygaard Creations. Now, the last step. I'm going to open the script rmb.cpp through the edit script for the rmb action button. And right here, on the second line of the script, I'm going to add the command # include Rygaard.8. And again, I'm allowing this script to access and use functions that are located inside an external file. In this case, again, it would be the file Rygaard.8, okay? So, inside the main function, down there, I will create a main submenu that will contain several submenus corresponding to each menu at the top of the interface. First, I will define the location, with the main submenu will be positioned to be shown in the right-click menu. In this case, I would like this submenu to be shown on top of the Rygaard creation submenu. So, on top of the menu submenu Rygaard creations function, right here, I will add the menu submenu function. And as parameter to the submenu, I will name it top menus. Great. For every submenu I create, I always like to add right away the last code, the menu exit function. Inside the command block of the top menu submenu, okay? The next step, inside the top menus submenu, I will start the process of creating all the submenus that will contain the menus from the top of the interface. So, I will add them here. Menu, submenu. Menu, exit inside the command block. And as parameter to the menu submenu function, I'm going to use the name file. Here, inside the command block submenu file, I will add the function create file menu global. Great. And under the closing curly bracket of the command block in the file submenu, I will add a separator bar from the function menu separator. As you can see, I just created a submenu that will contain all the functionality. And for that, I added the same function that I used in the menu.cpp script to create the menu at the top of the interface, okay? Great. Now, I will do the same steps I did for the other submenus, okay? But to speed up the process, I already have all the code in this separate file. I will select everything by pressing Ctrl A, and I will press Ctrl C on the keyboard to copy them. I will go back to the script rmb.cpp, and right here, on top of the menu exit function, I'm going to press Ctrl V on the keyboard so I can paste all the code. Great. Don't worry. I will show you what I did in these codes that I just pasted, okay? As you can see, I did exactly the same steps as I said before for most of the menus here. I created the submenus, and as a parameter, I used the name of the menu that will be shown, okay? Inside the submenu, I added the name of the function, which is located in the external file Rygaard.8. So it can be executed, and as a final result, it will show all the functionality inside the submenu. So for all the submenus created, I need to add the menu exit function, just so that the submenus don't group themselves strangely into a single submenu, causing problems in the visualization. So, to avoid weird grouping problems, always use the menu exit function in order for the submenu to be displayed correctly inside any type of menu that exists in 3DCoat, okay? For all submenus, edit, view, symmetry, textures, layers, paint bake, freeze, hide, geometry, Rygaard creations, curves, the same steps I just explained to you all were done, right? Now, for the mesh and bake submenus that are part of the retopo room or modeling room, I had to use a condition to check if I was using any tools from the retopo room or modeling room. Then, these two submenus, mesh and bake, would be shown in the advanced right-click menu. But if I am not using any tool from retopo room or modeling room, then this mesh and bake submenus will not be shown in the right-click menu, okay? Good. In a similar way, I had to use another condition to check if I am in debug mode. If I am, then in this debug mode, the debug submenu will be displayed. Now, if I'm not in this debug mode, then the debug submenu will not be shown inside the advanced right-click menu, okay? After the closing curly bracket of the top menu's submenu command block, which is the main submenu, I will right here add the menu exit function. Once again, I will show you that all the modifications I made to the script are corrected. I will save the script, close it, go back to 3DCoat and click the OK button. And when I click with the right mouse button, as you can see, I have successfully added the top menu submenu and inside it, the top menus of the interface, right? Right. From now on, any modification we make to the external file, automatically the top menu of the interface and the menus inside the advanced custom right-click menu will be updated at the same time. Before I demonstrate this powerful working for you, I'd like to warn you about something really important. Please, pay close attention to what I'm about to say. It's very important that you make a backup of the created external file. just copy this file to another folder on your computer, okay? Because when you update 3DCoat or install a new version of the program, there is a great possibility that 3DCoat will delete the external file we created, okay? Once again, I will repeat, never forget to backup the external file you created because 3DCoat may delete this file during this process of updating the program or starting a new version of the program, right? Good. And another thing, if you have modified and saved the external file, immediately make a backup copy to avoid any kind of unpleasant problem or loss of that external file that has become very important for the correct operation of the program, right? Right. Now, I will show you how fantastic and unique this process is. I will go back to the external file Rygaard.8. Inside the function freeze menu global, I'm going to select all the functions corresponding to the commands unfreeze paint object, unfreeze surface material, and unfreeze all. I'm going to press Ctrl C on the keyboard to copy them. And now I'm going down there to the Rygaard creations menu global function, and right here on the first line I'm going to press Ctrl V on the keyboard to paste all these functions that I just copied from the freeze menu global function, okay? I will save the file Rygaard.8, the external file. And now I will do the restarting process of 3DCoat. For this, I will stop the recording and we'll come back as soon as I open 3DCoat again, okay? Great. Perfect. Inside 3DCoat, I will go back to where I was. And when I go to the Rygaard creations menu, here at the top of the interface, as you can see, I have successfully added the three functionalities of the freeze function, right? Right. And when I click the right mouse button, enter the top menu's submenu and the Rygaard creation submenu. Oops. Again, here in Rygaard creations, I have also successfully added the three features: unfreeze paint object, unfreeze surface material, and unfreeze all, right? Right. From now on, we have full control to simultaneously modify and update the functionality within the menus at the top of the interface and the advanced custom right-click menu. What did you think of this great secret revealed? Comment down below. Subscribe, like, why not? I hope you have learned something new, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. See you there.